Hello, welcome again to Intersolar 2026. This is the place to be. This is the most important event for the sector in Europe. And of course, Review Energy have to be covering this important event with the leaders of the sectors. Hoymiles have to be in our camera. It's the second time that we meet Andrea.
Correct.
We met in Key Energy and now we talk here. Andrea Chevallard. Chevallard is Southern Europe Regional Director for the company. How are you?
Thanks, I'm fine. Good. And you?
Good,
Again
good.
here.
Yes,
Exhibition.
starting this day that is very important for us. So let's start talking about a new that you are bringing to Intersolar, no?
Yes.
The new high battery 4020.
Correct.
How does this launch represent for the company?
This is a very important milestone for us because we convert from being, I would say, better said, a leader in solar energy sector to a complete provider. That means Hoymiles is well known as one of the, I would say, the leader in manufacturing of microinverters. So that means very focused on MLPE. That means that permits to us to be one of the most reliable brand right now in MLPE sector. And our portfolio right now was lacking the final stage of it, the MLPE segment that is actually storage. Mm-hmm. And our, let me say, capability in this segment permit to us to develop this new product that is actually the iBattery, that actually represent I would say, the final stage in absolute term of residential storage system.
Thank you for that overview, Andrea. So what specific needs of the customers of gap market did you recognize to create this solution, this platform?
Yeah, that is a very interesting point because actually from our point of view, one of the most important point that was lacking the market in this sense was the, let me say, installer user-friendly solution. Lighter, easy to handle, easy to install, and not something that was referring just to installer themselves, but also for the final user, something that was, as I said, handleable, easy to understand, easy to manage, something that was very, and I would say mainly do it yourself and plug and play, right? So this solution actually, apart from all the storage product that we have in our portfolio, is something that is really do it yourself and plug in. Even one of our most important slogan is that anyone can use this product.
I love that, no?
Yeah.
Because it's very accessible.
Absolutely.
So if you don't know anything about it, still you're going to understand how to use it. You're going to be like...
Exactly, that's it. That's our point of view in that sense. That's actually what we always say, that is open energy for all. That means exactly we have to bring energy solutions not only to the installers but to any users, you know. Something that you can buy, bring to your place and install it, make it work, you know.
That's
just manage your own energy.
Well, thank you for that overview, Andrea. So let's move to another topic, because we are seeing like a growth in Southern Europe, no?
Yes.
Like markets like Spain, Portugal,
yes.
Italy, of course, that you're from
Correct.
Italy. So how do you see the difference between other markets, like, for example, countries in north of Europe or Central Europe?
Yes, that is something that is really focused actually on my region actually.
Yeah.
And this is something that is very interesting because the difference between Southern Europe and Central or Northern Europe is that actually I would say that Central and Northern Europe, they are more focused actually on do-it-yourself MLPE systems, because the early adoption of those kind of storage PV installation, right? Anyone, due to also the configuration of homeowners, places, it's easier to make them adopt PV installation, right? In our cases, in Southern Europe, that is something that is more, I would say, late in adoption. But anyone in Southern Europe, anyone, homeowners, installers, anyone is starting to adopt MLPE solution, right? Also do it yourself and plug and play solution. It's still not that common, but they are going through that that direction.
Trend.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So this product definitely will impact very positive in our market because it's safe, reliable. I would say challenging in terms of pricing, in terms of shipping for the installer, for the final customer, light to handle, easy to use. So something that is really, really disruptive concerning or referring, for example, to the normal residential solution, residential storage, that is something that is in any case, it's, I would say, more, it's bigger, it's with more volume, it's hard to manage, you always need an installer.
Yeah.
But this solution is definitely something that is really disrupting in Southern Europe, and it will change definitely the market.
Now I want that for me, for my home.
Yeah, yeah, you must, you should.
A special price for the press.
I will, no worries.
So thank you for that special prize. Let's finish this interview, this chat, talking about the future, no, the goals that you see over the next few years for the company in the segment.
Well, for Hoymiles at the moment, it's starting a new era, I would say. We definitely break the barrier between MLP, specialized manufacturers, to residential manufacturers. And what we are going to is a mainstream vision in Europe, right? Not only in Europe, but mainly we are talking about this region, right? So the idea is to bring Hoymiles in a mainstream background framework, let's say, in which any installer, any I would say any buyer can see Hoymiles as a complete manufacturer of the whole ecosystem, of the entire ecosystem. This means storage, converting, flexibility, managing, energy, transforming. It means we can go from zero to whatever, you know. So that is what we are going to where Hoymiles is want to achieve, let's say, want to go with. So it will be hard actually, but I think that Hoymiles definitely has all the cards that needs to be one of those mainstreamers in the next few years.
Like with the customer in all the process.
Yes, starting from zero until whatever, you know.
Whatever you want.
Exactly, mainly, yes.
No limits.
No limits.
Thank you
definitely.
for this chat, for this interview. It's lovely to meet you again. I wish you a good exhibition these days.
Thanks a lot, hopefully.
Bye.
Thanks.